we got Christian White sitting at XO against Dillon Cohen, who we saw last round with his Burning Abyss against Chad Sheriff. Um, let's see how we start. All right, Dillon's gonna be going first and starts off with a tour guide.
Lucky stiff.
Sometimes he is lucky. Sometimes. And he's gonna summon a graph with that. Looks like Christian started off with a Void Imagination. That's going to be really good for him next turn because Dillon's going to be having an extra deck monster. He's going to make Dante. He's going to detach the graph, mill 3. Hits a Rhino. It's a good mill. He can make double Dante if he would like. Christian reading Full Force Virus, see how badly he would be screwed over by it, and realizes he doesn't really care because Infernoids belong in grave. Yep. Dylan's going to activate both. He's going to summon, I'm going to assume like a Farfa, and it's probably going to be Skarm, and then that's going to send Seer, and Seer's going to bring back Graph. So Dylan's going to go with the back
Do you
jack.
think Dillon knows what he's playing?
I think he knows. Okay, so that's what Dylan. Dylan opted to go with the Rhino to send the back jack, so he could look at the top 3. And because he had the Scrum anyway, so he's gonna make another Dante. No mill. He's gonna set 2 and pass. And he does know what he has on top of the deck, so he can activate the back jack whenever he'd like to set that and activate it on the turn if it is trap. Christian adding up all the BAs, what that would mean for him. Realizes he doesn't care, and he's gonna go ham. I think. Oh, he does have a Slumber too. Oh man. And Slumber's extra good against him because once the BAs come out, they're just gonna kill themselves because he will control a non-BA monster. He's going to start with the Void Imagination. He is able to send it to send 6 from Infernoids from his deck to the graveyard to summon Infernoid Tiara. So we'll see if Dylan has a response here. Its other effect on the field reduces the level of all Infernoid monsters levels to 1. So he can spam the field with a bunch of Infernoids if he so pleases. So Dylan's going to go for the backjack, and he's going to set a Karma Cut. That doesn't help against the Sense 6, so we'll see what does he have a response here? The Karma Cut doesn't do anything. So yeah, the Karma Cut only banishes a monster and all copies of it in the graveyard. If it was a Diomiscus, the Paleozoic trap, he would have been able to banish that, but it is just a Karma Cut. So he opts to send the normal 2, the Deviati and the Anonku. I'm assuming he's going to send the double attacker as well, along with probably just some other generic ones. Just wants to get out of the deck. That's the Banish one, the Spell and Trap Popper, and it's got 2 more to send. Still looking. I didn't get to see what that one was. I think it might have been a Harmadic or another Spell and Trap Popper. And he's got one more to send.
Shh. This guy's over here eating chips.
Get him, Brian. Take him down. Okay, so he just sent the last one, and there goes the Tiara. Yeah, he sent the Entundle and the Harmadic. So Christian's already in a prime position as an Infernoid player. He's got a bunch of Infernoids in the graveyard.
Really good Inferno too. What was the mill?
Oh, it's for Tiara's effect. When it's summoned, it has different effects depending on how many you send to fusion summon it. He used a first, I think, for 3, and you can send 3 cards from the top of both players' decks to the graveyard. And he hit another Infernoid. Jeez. Looks like Dillon had an Alich, so he's opting to activate. I don't think it's going to do anything this turn. So yeah, they don't care. Oh, they have to do all of them. So they send 3 from the top of the deck to the graveyard and 3 from their extra deck to the graveyard. So Dillon's going to opt to send a Dante, get a free plus off of that one. A Grampulse and a Downard. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good in this matchup. Not much back row needs to pop. The Downard isn't very effective because everything's pretty big. Looks like Dillon's going to follow up on the resolution with a trap, maybe. Opts to send the Virgil instead. So he sent Dante, Virgil. He might just use the Dante to add back to Virgil. Maybe. Dante, Virgil, Downard. Okay. Adds back Graph. So he has a BA summon this turn with the Karma Cut that he does have set. That he showed us earlier. So he could get rid of that Tiara, but... Okay, so... Christian's going to opt to just get rid of everything himself rather than having to wait for Dillon to do it for him. And like I said earlier, none of those BAs that are going to be summoning aren't going to really float for him because he's going to have a big-ass Kaiju on the field.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So he's going to take Kamungas to his side of the field, so he has lower level, so he can still summon an Infernoid from the graveyard. This is a good play. Gives Dillon the Gamma Seal, and Dante's going to come back for the Seer. Again, Seer's going to go back to his hand. So now he can opt to pitch the Seer instead and get back another Dante, so he can just keep floating for days. But we do need to take note that the other Dante that he sent off the Tiara can't be brought back from the graveyard because it was not properly summoned first. So he'll have to probably put that back with one of the Dantes that go to the graveyard soon. And he's going to flip a Fiend Griefing up, and he's going to put back the Deviati. It looks like it's a good hit. And then he's gonna drop a fiend. I don't think he can activate. Or no, he can send another backcheck and look at the top 3 again. I think that's what he's probably gonna go for. We'll see. Yep,
Okay.
he's gonna go for the backcheck. So any thoughts so far on this game? Oh, and he
Is
draws
that
a
a
booby
booby?
trap E. Did he put it on top? Couldn't quite see.
Honestly, I'm bored out of my mind on this game.
Really?
It's kind of like
It's actually been a pretty good game.
it's
It's
just
a lot
kind
of
like
play back and forth. It's been pretty dull, I agree, but like stuff is happening. A lot of stuff is happening. Ooh, and Dylan's gonna flip a Traveler of the Burning Abyss. So all the BAs that have gone to the graveyard this turn are gonna come right back. But he still has the Gamma Seal, so that's gonna screw him up. I don't know why he flipped this so soon. He should have waited till the end phase, and maybe the Gamma Seal would have already been gone and get everything back.
that's because Red Cheeks doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh, he summoned the Deviant. I'm sorry. He got Heavy Stormed, so he had to flip them. He's gonna Karma Cut. I'm gonna assume the Deviati. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for the Deviati. Deviati is gonna get banished, and then that Traveler is gonna bring back some BAs, but they're all just gonna die except for the Dantes. He can't do that.
What?
He can't bring those back. They weren't properly summoned. And one of the Dantes wasn't. One of those Dantes wasn't properly summoned either.
Nice try though.
It was a nice attempt. That would have been a nice Virgil. That's why he sent the Virgil. He thought he could just bring him right back. So interesting result. We'll leave it as is. I think he would need to target some other ones. I don't know if the card says as many or as many as he wants, but right now we're just sitting on the one Dante for. Well, brought back the one Dante. He has 2 Dantes now. Kamungus is gonna kill the Gamma Seal, and Tundle is gonna kill a Dante, and then it's gonna banish the other Dante. That bites. So Dante's gonna add back one of. Looks like he's going for one of the Dante. The Dante or the Virgil. I think he's probably gonna go with the Dante so we can have one. Yep. He's gonna put back the Dante so we can properly summon it out later. This item banishes the Dante. Oh man, it's not looking good for Dillon. Oh, and he's gonna hit him with a Void Feast. Oh, and he's got the snow. Yeah, I think this game's over. Yeah, I saw Christian down. I knew it was good, but I didn't. I thought it was a Void Banishment. Wasn't sure. I thought it was another Imagination maybe, but yeah, that is a hefty turn for Dillon. And he has another Kaiju in here. Wonky. Okay, so he's going to set the Void Feast and pass.
Yeah.
And it's on to Dillon's turn. I think he's going for Skarm. Yep. Skarm add a
So what
Farfa.
is this guy gonna do? Like,
I don't know. I think he just loses. I mean, he can summon 2 and kill the 2 Decatrons if he brings out the double Decatron. But I don't know. I don't. He does have cards to work with. He's got 6. How did he get to 6?
sneaky.
So yeah, we're gonna go double Decatron. We'll see. Depends on what he sends though. Well, he's already gone through 1 Anunku, 1 Deviati, so he's gonna send Deviati on 1, and then I'm probably just the second Anunku. Yep. So we got one spell and trap negate, one monster effect negate. Oh, and
Yeah.
Dillon picks it
Yeah,
up.
I was
Yeah.
like, dude, like,
I mean, he had cards to work with. He just has to get over the Decatrons, and they weren't big.
that's so much work.
Not really, just summon, summon, attack.
Yeah, but he's still gonna get. He's got the Deviati.
I mean, he's summoning a lot next turn. He's gonna die. I'm not saying that, but
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
to get over what he was
Oh
presented
yeah,
with.
yeah,
It
no,
wasn't.
that was easy.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying like
Yeah.
he was so
Next turn
far
he was
behind.
behind, yeah.
That man was.
Yeah, that's what Infernos did. They just come back from the grave. Play sort of like Dragon Rulers. Dragon Rulers are definitely better, but from the graveyard they have an additional hand. So we're gonna go to game 2. We can bet we're gonna see some Lancias coming in, and maybe some Iron Walls from Dillon. And then from Christian, I'm not too sure what he's gonna be planning on citing.
Oh,
I
he's
don't know if
siding
there's
in
really
Iron
much.
Walls too, dude.
Good call, my man.
Hey, he's in there.
That sounds like something you would do. And for all you guys watching, remember we do have Level Up Expo coming up in May. What date? What weekend is that?
The May 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Coming out. We got tournaments for all card games,
12th,
run by Versus.
Yeah.
Big cash pool, big prize pool.
Up to
Top cut
$2,000
mats.
for each tournament.
It's gonna be good.
What do you think he's siding out?
Tough to
Twin
say.
Twisters?
Probably. No. Because Dillon does play some trap. I don't know if he knows that.
I was like, yeah, we know that, but so he sided.
It looked like he
with the
took out a
trap.
Void Feast.
Yeah, I did.
It makes sense. He's going second, so it's not necessarily gonna go for him. Only question is he take out two.
He took out 2 cards in a 60-card deck. Like,
It looked like a Vanishment and a. Was it Vanishment and a Feast? And he draws a Barrage, a Twin Twister, and was that a lawn mowing myself?
dude, if that's a lawnmower, it's game.
And he opens the tour guide again. My man's Dillon.
Looks like 2 barrages out, actually.
2 barrages? Oh, okay. Then Dillon's still in there. Oh, he has a slumber again, doesn't he? Christian has another slumber. Looking eerily similar to last game, except for Christian Jen, he's got a lot more zoo. Let me say he has zoo. Was that an instant fusion? I think I saw an instant fusion.
Let's see, Decatron, Instant Fusion, Barrage, Twin Twister. I swear it's 2.
2
I swear
barrage.
it's 2 Barrage and an
I think so,
Instant
too.
Fusion.
And we're going to make a Dante, detach the Scarm, Belfarfa, Lake, and another Scarm. Not very optimal, no, but we did get B8s in the graveyard. Oh man, only 1 Farfa left in deck. It's all good though, we still got the Beatrice out, so hopefully it'll stick for the 1 turn that we will need it. Dillon's going to go set 2, and I believe that's going to be end phase search. Probably going to search the Seer. Maybe the Graph. We shall see. Oh, he looks like he just wants to grab Rubik. He's going to go with the Graph. Yep. And Christian's turn.
There's a
Fumbles
monster
that draw.
Slurpee.
What did?
I know it's a monster, that's all I know.
Okay, so right in standby phase. Dillon's going to go with the Beatrice effect. And Christian's going to slam down the twin twister, targeting both of Dillon's back ribs.
Full force virus.
Won't work. It's not a target dog. Dillon's contemplating what he wants to do here. I'm pretty sure he had a booby trap E, and I think Christian knows. He might have the intel on him. I don't know what trap E would have been sending to reset with booby trap E, but if that's what it was,
Why is he
this
got
would be
his
interesting.
deck in his hand?
Because he's going to send with Beatrice. He chained the twin twister to the Beatrice. So he sends a back check. And those backers are dead. Yep. Oh, he was going to go for the booby trap E. I wonder what he was going to send.
Booby. Trap, monster trap.
So I'm pretty sure he put the trap on top. We'll see if he uses it. So Christian's going to lead off with the Decatron Summon.
Megatron pretty good.
Game 2. Or no, sorry, Game 3.
Yes, game 3.
It's Game 3. Oh, no, it's not. Christian just won Game 1. This is Game 2. Christian won Game 1. So Dillon chained the backjack to set the trap. And I think we're going to see a Deviati here. Because he might want to try and out the Beatrice effect in Grave. Oh, he goes for a Nunku. So he's just aiming to negate the set that Dillon has. And he's going to go with that Zodiac play. Comes the rat. From griefing. Yep, and Christian's just going to say, not today. So we're going to go Borbo, get a rat, and probably follow up with a search and a Dryden. I don't know if he's going to want to pop that. He's just going to attack into it and banish it with the Whiptail, and then I don't know if he had, did he have any back row?
No.
I didn't think so either. Okay, so he's just going to follow up with a pass turn on a Dryden. Pretty good though, he gets rid of the Beatrice. Did Dillon just put it in his hand? Yes, he did. Sneaky Gibby.
I mean, it works. If it works, it works.
Oh yeah, he does have the instant fusion, that's right. He's got a lot more plays coming. Do you think Christian's thinking of a way he could game him this turn?
No. Kazuki's? Yeah, it's
fire.
he's interesting.
He must do Jinzo on me and then summons the third one.
Did he win that game?
Not that game. That game I had 5 sets.
The deck wasn't prepared. Thought it would start too soon, so. Yeah.
So I think Christian's thinking if there's a way he could like game here. I don't think there is, but I think he's gonna try. Because he's gonna throw in this instant fusion. I don't know what he's gonna go for. So here goes the instant for the Norden. Norden's going to bring back the rat. No, the rat's still under the bowl. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Yep, rat.
The 2 rats.
Make an emerald. Shuffle back. Yeah. So yeah, I think he's just going to go emerald. Try and get another card. So yeah, Christian will just be the god if he can go emerald and draw into a grass. We've
Dude,
seen
that
some
man-
crazy stuff today. So
but I
I would
think-
not put it
But
past.
Dillon's playing 60 card too, isn't he?
No.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, he's going to go Kagutsuchi for the mill. That's right. I forget his deck has that. Gonna overlay those rats. Dillon's shuffling up his hand like he has something. He has nothing. The only thing he could have responded with would be Max C, which wouldn't stop him from summoning, and if he had Flying C, he missed his window.
Kakapupu.
Yep, makes Kagutsuchi. He's going to mill the top 5 of his deck. Oh, what a bad mill. He hits a Deviati at least.
I was saying, he gets saved by the Deviati. It's
But he still can't summon anything because he only has 2 Infernoids. Oh, Dillon scoops it up. Yeah, he realized he didn't have anything. Yeah, that's the thing with BA nowadays. With Beatrice, once you use the effect, you just get run down by the whiptail.
wow.
Takes care of that problem. So that's about how that format shaped up right there. And Christian is XO going into our last round.
So we